Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Silver Lantern Archives and to Ari's chat. Hello, everyone. We are going to be continuing on with Songs of the Shattered Sky. Our party got their ass kicked last time and needed a good nap. So we're going to be catching up on why they needed a nap and then letting them have that nap before catching up with them on the 10th of Tarsak. The year is 1486. So, we are going to be letting one of our resident loudmouths catch us up on what's going on.
Well, God, where do we even start? We started off with still in combat with that orc raiding party. They had just gotten reinforcements, and the shaman was coming to kick our ass. And a group of elves. Wait, did the group of elves come at the start of the session or the end of the session before that?
I believe it was
The
the
session
end of
before that.
before. Yeah. They
Got
had
it.
shown up right at the end.
They were kicking. They were kicking. The orcs were kicking our ass, but luckily some elves showed up. They started raining arrows down all the orcs around us. It took a while, but we finally managed to kill all of them, and the orcs left, but not before shooting the very last orc standing, which was me.
You mean the elves left?
Oh yeah, the orcs. The orcs were all dead. The elves left, but not before shooting the very last orc, me.
Yep. They wanted to prove a point.
Yep, they planted, I think, 3 arrows in my back, and it just fucked off. Freaking orc racists.
I mean, that's kind of elves. They're not as bad as the drow, but the drow got it from somewhere.
Yeah, but luckily there was still healers around, and we managed to, and I didn't have to die. We well, pretty much only Throck scavenged all the leftover shitty weapons from all the orcs. You know, he's kind of broke right now, so scavenge metal is scavenge metal at this point. And we met up with the leader of the mounted guards that came by. They told us what was going on all over the town, that they were all fighting. And then
Continue.
and then they met up with, God damn, I'm blanking for some reason.
Miss Failman.
And then Miss Phelan and Celine showed up. They told us that they had heard also heard what had happened and saw what was going on with the elves. That apparently the reason the orcs showed up was because they were chasing the orcs out of maybe out of the forest. They didn't tell us that, but they chased us here, chased them there. That's why they came here, which was, of course they did. Luckily, was it Celine or Miss Fellowen who knows where the caves where the people might be are?
Celine.
I think it was Celine. Yeah. Celine told us that they would know where the old codger from the tavern was, or the tavern would have taken the townsfolk, because apparently there's a cave somewhere up north where he likes to hide his better shit.
Multiple caves.
Multiple caves. Maybe he's a smuggler. We don't know yet. Throck was ready to get going right away. You know, it's only an hour trip, and we could probably heal up pretty good. But Celine was like, no, you need to take a nap, or would you like me to be? And if you want to prove me wrong, fight me. Throck, however, is not a fan of fighting people for. When was that ever said, Zook?
I'm pretty sure you did at some point, but continuing on.
That is not something I would say.
Continue on, or I'll give you a villain point.
Okay, I'm sorry. But yes, Throck doesn't like to fight for no reason, so Celine basically gave them a reason, but not before Anma tried to fight on my behalf, which Throck was both a little bit embarrassed about, but also thankful for.
So did Flit.
With a natural 0.
That is true.
Oh yeah, Flit did.
Well, not a natural 0, because natural implies what the dice had.
It was an unnatural 0.
Yeah. I'm still proud of it.
A depressing 0.
But continuing on.
Eventually, Throck decided to say, fuck it, if this woman wants to see Throck the Deranged come out to play, then Throck the Deranged will come out to play. Unfortunately, due to a series of incredibly bad athletic rolls, except when I tried to throw a whole ass cart at them, a whole was it a cart? I'm pretty sure it was a cart,
It was
not a
a
It was a
wagon.
cart.
Yeah, which was the only good roll I had that entire time. literally a critical success. She wiped the floor with me. Yeah. And I basically just went to bed after that, accepting the fact that I was not at my best state at the moment. And that's all. That's all that happened. We also decided to switch up our NPCs.
Yes.
I believe we're taking.
You
I believe we're
are.
taking.
Instead of Rosalie and Zinnia, who are being left behind to help defend the base, the party has switched in Celine and Mimi. They are keeping Quibbles in their team, despite her appalling rolls during the last fight. And they have Brasspaw and Really. Really, Twilly, Really.
Hey, if we left people behind because they rolled bad, Throck would be getting left behind right now. So.
And Anma.
Y'all rolled
I think
better
of-
than she did during that fight. I think she
I think
hurt
Zook
twice.
only has hit 3 times in this whole campaign, so I
Well-
don't know what you guys are complaining about.
To be fair, Zook doesn't have most of his kit anymore. But
Probably
That
not
is
the important piece.
we are going
That's
to
true.
rejoin the
Whose
party
fault was that?
in the inside. Most people are inside the tent Rosalie set up within the Nightstone Inn. I believe Anma refused and took a bed somewhere in the inn.
I don't like that fucking tent, man.
I don't blame you.
Sorry, Anma doesn't like that fucking tent, man.
She's the only one that's not going to have their soul sucked out.
What?
I'm
What?
sorry. What?
I know
But
it.
we are going to be rejoining the group as y'all are all waking up at this point. What would y'all like to do?
Just get rid of this stuff.
Oh man, I feel so refreshed. What about you guys? I don't even know what happened. I don't even know how I got in here.
You took a bad knock to the back of the head and pretty much were knocked out cold for most of that fight.
Throck had to give you mouth to mouth.
I
did-
like it.
First of all, no, I did not, Zook. The fuck. Also, the fuck, Mookie. What do you mean what do you mean in that hypothetical situation you will like that?
If my buddy said it, it must be true.
See, at least someone respects my opinion around here.
Yeah.
I have no problem with your opinions, but when you start making up shit, then that about me.
Well, you were on the ground too, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't remember.
I was on the ground for like a minute before I got back up again.
Well, plenty of time to start CPR for mouth to mouth.
And okay, you're going to need to explain this. So if I was out cold and he was out cold, how would I have given him CP? Your story is falling apart, Zuki. Your story's
Look over
falling
there!
apart.
It's a distraction! And Zook will run back inside.
You also see
Or
on the
inside.
other side, Really is making faces at Throck through the window. So it is a good distraction.
Really, you shouldn't be doing that. You don't know where that window's been.
Oh, she's not pressed against it. She's just on the other side of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I do. It's been here.
yeah. And we just fought a bunch of orcs next to it. Gods know what kind of blood and grime got onto it afterwards.
Not on the inside.
You know what? Fair point.
It is at that point Brasspaw pops out of the window too, looking around. You don't know where he got the stake, but he has a stake now.
I mean, I would have to assume Rosalie. They got it from Rosalie.
That would be a fair guess, yes.
Well, seeing as how we're all well rested, it's not a moment to lose to help to go find those villagers. Miss Rosalie, Miss Zinnia, I assume I assume we can leave the care of this town to you guys, alongside everyone else.
Of course. We'll keep things safe here. Unless we get run over by a very angry truck.
What the hell is a truck?
You see, it's this big oh no, that's a trunk. Yes, a trunk. Very angry trunk.
Doc looks over at Mimi. I wouldn't say
Who?
Mimi's angry. Mimi.
Mimi. Okay. That's who you're referring to, right? Mimi?
Why can't I say it? Mimi?
Mimi, yes.
Mimi.
Because you sounded like
Mimi.
you said Nimmy, and I'm like, what is she doing here?
No, I was trying to say Mimi with an M.
Mimi. Either one works. What happened to your HP pool, bitch? Continue on. Yeah. Mimi is currently a small child who is attempting to eat some bread.
With or without
Yeah,
butter?
like Doc said.
She doesn't have butter, but she does have this weird sauce that she got from Rosalie that she's dipping it in.
Mm. Hey Rosalie, what was that what was that Mimi is dipping the bread in?
Oh, that's a sandwich sauce I got down south. Well, I learned the recipe.
Smells amazing.
Well, I'm glad you like it. When you get back, I can make sandwiches for everybody.
Ooh, yeah. Or could we get some to go?
Well, if you're going to be waiting around, I can.
Hmm. Tempting offer, but time's wasting, and the longer they're out there, the more chances danger finds them before we do.
Are you
Put a
going?
pin in those sandwiches.
You hear from in the back from Zinnia. Are you going to be going out without retrieving your gear, Zook?
Oh,
It kind of fell in the river. I don't know where it would be by now.
it's more of a moat than a river, really. I can't imagine it's real.
Oh no,
It's
it's
real fast.
definitely a river. It's just not
Oh,
fast flowing.
I mean, we could try getting it if you want us to, Zook.
Well, that'd be very, very helpful. Yeah.
Well, who's got
Anyone
tips
here?
of going in the water? Because I don't.
Anyone here a good strong swimmer?
Look at me. No.
Where's
Yeah,
this
see.
conversation taking place? It's happening in the tent, right?
I imagine in the main lobby because Rosalie and them aren't in the tent anymore. Because
Yeah.
the
Oh.
boys just ran in from outside.
I mean, I'm quite a strong swimmer.
Excellent.
I'd expect
you-
a woman who knows a lot about fish to be good at swimming.
I
That
I mean,
is a
I
fair
also
point.
grew up on an island, a mountainous one, so we kind of had two things to do. We could either climb the rocks or swim,
Well,
Or-
would you
boat. But aside from boating,
would you be opposed to going into the river to grab all of Zook's stuff that got kind of knocked in there during that whole situation with the thing? And Talk looks around, daring anyone to say it or face the palms of justice.
Flit is holding
Nah.
back.
I would see it as no trouble. It's not the first time I've had to retrieve gear from from water. I imagine a river will be easier than the ocean.
Perfect. Zook, what exactly are you missing?
Well, I guess first of all, my armor. Like, I mean, that's very important for me to get back. And I mean, also if you get my thieves tools and or my lance, really need to get my lance back. The order doesn't like having to give those out again. I gotta get my deposit back somehow.
Okay, that is a lot more stuff than I thought. So I'm gonna need you to repeat all that as I make a note, as I make a text document. Okay, so your armor,
hmm I don't think my prayer book will be any
lance.
good.
If I see it, I'll grab it. Prayer
Okay.
book. Okay, so lance, armor, prayer book,
My thieves tools, if those
thieves
are still
tools,
good.
Was it your
thieves
shield
tools.
you managed to keep hold of? So I think you had
Yes.
it on you. Okay, I remember it being on the list of shit that fell, but I think you actually managed to keep it.
Okay,
Throck,
is
Throck
that
did
everything
get
or?
a bunch of shit from the bridge. I didn't really keep a list of what I grabbed from the bridge itself.
Well, he has everything that was grabbed from the bridge itself. The only things
Okay,
that aren't
cool.
there in the water.
There's also my lucky hammer and my bag of lucky pitons.
Wait, hang on. Lucky hammer. Lucky tons. All right.
And if you see the box of dog food, bring that back too.
Box of likely
Very-
soggy dog food.
Very soggy dog
Box
biscuits.
of dog food. Okay, cool. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Zook, did you manage to make a new bag of holding, or because if not,
Yeah. Now, if you see another bag of holding, I don't know if it would have just disappeared or either way, just if you see the bag there, just leave it there.
You
Leave
would
it?
know
Okay, sure.
the leather that made up the bag, since it was created through magic, once you redirected it, would have disintegrated.
And hopefully, whoever was inside discarded too.
probably not.
I need a D100 call High or Low from Dear.
Oh no.
I didn't say his name.
I know.
All right, let's go high.
I'm scared.
Oh, right. I need to do the roll. Hang on. I had attention span of a squirrel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Zook, you feel your bag twitch.
Not again.
That's all it does, just twitches.
Do we see it twitch?
No, it's not a big enough twitch for that. It's against Zook, so he feels it move.
Okay.
If you excuse me, I need to go change my pants. I'll be right back.
Well, Throck waits until Zook is gone. Just ask, why in the hell's we need to just suddenly change his pants?
Maybe he wet himself.
I or shit himself?
Oh
I think he
no!
pooped his
Hopefully Zook doesn't suffer from incontinence.
He is maybe old. I don't know.
Yeah, how old is Zook?
Oh, how old is Zook? He is.
An age.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, what's the party up to while Dear Zook is getting new pants?
I guess Throck will go down here and hands over his bag of holding. This way, you don't. Well, how long can you hold your breath underwater? Because you might need to make multiple trips.
I will very likely have to make multiple trips. Let me consult D&D's holding breath mechanic.
It is 1 minute. It might. Yeah, I think it's 1 minute plus another minute for every con mod you have.
Yeah, so in that case, 3 minutes.
All right. So with all that stuff that was on his list, I'm like, God damn, why would he have that much? Well, he's an artificer.
He dropped
well,
like
I
mean-
4 or 5 things.
I was gonna say, honestly,
Well-
it's not that much. The Lance, Prayer Book, Thieves' Tools, Lucky Hammer, Pitons, and dog food could all be carried in a single trip. Swimming would be a little annoying, but it's a river, not an ocean, so it's not gonna be much of a bother. The armor
I'm not
might
gonna-
cause a little bit of issues, but quite honestly, probably not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you to like ferry things up as you get them.
Interesting question.
Wait, you're asking her? So, huh?
What
Like,
she's
as
asking
you
is,
get
can she
things.
hover?
She just kind of stares at you. I mean this with absolutely no disrespect, but are you even able to carry any of the items except for maybe the hammer, pitons, and the dog food? Oh, and the prayer
I'm
book.
trying to be helpful.
I appreciate it, but I also don't want to have to recover you from the river.
Throck is going to pull out one of the great axes he scavenged from the orcs. I think this is about how the same way as a lance. Here, try holding this.
There was
And
only one
Okay.
great
Holds
axe,
it out.
I think.
Was it?
Flip
Oh
will
yeah, it
try
was
to
one.
hold it.
It was one great axe, 2
Because
spears,
that was
and
the weapon from the leader. The rest of them had scimitars.
yeah. I wrote it down in my books now. I see it now. Sorry,
Yep, you're
but
good.
yeah, Throck hands the great axe to Flit.
Flip will try to hold it.
What's your strength, Flip?
A 9.
Let me go with the great axe.
But I'm a tiny fairy.
You can physically pick it up, I think, because I don't think size actually affects your carry weight, does it?
Yes, actually it does.
I don't use encumbrance near enough, so I never remember.
I don't say, I think it technically does, because I know that becoming
That's
bigger
it.
makes it easier
Yeah,
to
let me see.
carry stuff.
There's
Okay,
Tiny
size and
creatures
strength.
have-
Larger creatures can bear more. Tiny creatures can carry less for each size character above medium, double carrying capacity.
So
For tiny
you
creatures
are-
have these weights.
And technically,
I-
how big is Flit? Flit's only like a foot tall, right?
Yeah, Flip's only like a foot at most.
They technically count as a tiny, so that is going to be divided by 4, so that is 9.
It does say
times
for tiny
2.
creatures have these weights.
That's.
It's saying
is that
have it
tiny
for
or is that
medium.
small?
It says for tiny creatures have these weights. So I think technically you just have it for medium. I guess small just doesn't suffer any penalties.
Yeah, that's what I'm double checking because I'm like, I would have thought that would be small.
I guess it's so that it doesn't punish you for playing like a kid, I guess, or like a smaller race, like a kobold or something. But
Whereas tiny creatures, yeah, it is specifically tiny creatures that are halved. Weird. So
yeah.
smalls are normal. Okay, so that is that. You have a.
Oh, you know why? Wouldn't dwarves get? No, dwarves are still
Dwarves
medium.
are
Never
medium.
mind.
Mm-hmm. So
It wouldn't. It would hit gnomes though. If
carry
it affected
capacity,
small.
50. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking of. So it's 15 times that divided by 2. You can carry about 68 pounds. So yeah, you can hold it. It's just incredibly unwieldy because it's massively long on either side for you.
See, I got it.
Throck kind of like hovers his hands underneath the haft as he watches Flit carry it, just in case it proves too heavy. You sure?
It's not. It doesn't
With
look like
the-
it's being super heavy for them. It's just super long, so they're off balance.
The wings are
It-
buzzing. Try to compensate.
It's like when you're carrying a Christmas tree box from the store. It's not
Mhm.
that heavy, but it's because it's so goddamn big, you can't get your arms around it.
Yeah, it's so awkward to hold. I mean, quite honestly, I don't really want to stress out your wings. It seems
a good
very
workout for them.
vital to your kind of existence.
Yeah, you got a point. All right, Throck, take it.
I do appreciate the offering, though.
Throck takes it from Flit's hands. The difference being like night and day.
Yep, just it's like a fucking pencil for you, pencil weight.
Well, it is still 7 pounds, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The Throk, it weighs about as much. It feels like carrying a chopstick.
But already.
I don't think that's how 17 strength works, but
Well, he also has powerful build.
oh
Still
fuck,
wouldn't be
I
like-
forget about powerful build, but it's still not quite a
Still not
pencil. But yeah,
chopsticks.
no, definitely.
And the gear is smaller too because Zook is a small creature.
No, well,
the great axe.
Oh
isn't,
yeah,
but yeah, his armor would be a fourth of the weight. Is that right? So, half or a quarter. Y'all continue while I figure that.
Yeah. You told me that before to change the weights, and this scale mail weighs 22.5 pounds.
That sounds like half.
Yeah.
So what y'all doing?
I think I'm diving into a river.
Scale out.
yeah.
That's
I
half.
think Throk will head over with Anma, so that that way when they're done, he can lower a rope and help pull them back up onto the bridge.
So, are y'all diving off the bridge, or are you jumping in from the edge? Outside the city.
Can I not climb down?
Yeah, I'm just asking which one you're going down.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because at the bridge, it's
Probably just
significantly
move.
higher up than it is outside.
Yeah, probably outside, honestly. Let me get outside to look.
Throk is still gonna go over to where the bridge is, because that's where all the stuff got thrown down in the first place.
Oh, this scared the shit out of me, CC.
What? Oh, the pile of dead bodies?
The fucking yeah, I was like, oh my god, there's an ambush.
I mean, those are there. That is how many were killed.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But like, I didn't see the X's at first. I just saw the numbers, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. But you said that it's lower over here. Then-
Yes, significantly. I think the
Oh, except for
original
the fact
one.
that I actually have to go all the way down.
Yeah, you just have
here.
to swim farther.
Oh my lord, yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I would go down here then. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the bridge itself. How high were the walls? Where are they? 10 feet wide. Blah 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 blah.
Actually, might be better to just drop a rope down here.
That's what
Like
Throk
off
is
of the
currently.
bridge.
That's what Throk. You can see Throk currently doing. He's making basically a foot loop and a knot in his rope. So when you want to come back up, it's a lot easier for him to pull you up, and you won't have to rely on your grip strength to hold on to it because your hands are going to be wet.
Fair. How long is your rope?
I mean, got about 50 feet. I don't think it's like 50 feet down from the bridge into the water. Is it, CZ?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that.
Yeah, I think Anma seeing that will actually then start returning back into the place.
I know this is right here somewhere. 15-foot palisade. Sealed with tar, palisade, blah blah blah. Climbed the buildings. Or is that? Understands atop moat, rocky slopes, loose shale and whatnot, climbing gear. Blah blah blah. Footstone. I cannot find it anymore.
I'd say worst case scenario. I'm sure somebody else has another rope.
Oh, I do.
including me. I do. Yeah, I also have another. I have 50 feet. So worst case scenario, we can just tie 2 ropes together.
Yeah.
But just so we can kind of keep things moving.
Yeah,
Um.
I want to say it
So
was
worst
like
case scenario.
50 feet up. Over
In
which
the
case
yeah.
bridge.
Probably
bridge?
should tie 2 ropes together just for, since that is the exact length of your rope. Just
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
you know, preparedness.
Throck will tie two ends of the rope together. You know, he'll make a knot in both sides of the rope and then tie it in the middle, so that way, no matter what, it won't come apart until he unties it.
What direction is the river flowing in the center part?
South.
No, in the center part. Is it flowing from this direction over here, or is it flowing from right to left or left to right?
The main one is pushing in from the left and going right.
Okay. So current is going.
Actually,
wait,
no.
hang on, let me pull out the
It would
ruler.
go this way.
So
It
the
would go right,
current is
left.
going this way.
I got that
Okay,
backwards.
so it's
right,
going
left.
this way.
Yes.
All right, so it's
Because
going this
that's
way.
coming from the other one, splits around. The main river's coming from the right.
Okay. All right, so we
Also-
should drop from this side over here then, since things are most likely to end up over in this side. We want to make sure that we catch anything that happened over here. Plus, this is roughly where Zook dropped everything.
Fair point, but also everything Zook dropped is very heavy, so it'll probably just sink down and settle onto the silt on the bottom. Although, frankly, Zook, your dog food might not even be worth grabbing now. It's probably ruined.
Wow, don't tell that to me. Tell that to Brasspaw.
You hear sad
I was gonna
boots in
say
the
I'll
back.
grab anything that I see. I might as well.
Zook, not Zook. Throk offers you the loop and handhold loop. You want to just dive down, or do you want me to lower you down? We don't exactly know how deep the river
I
is.
was gonna say I don't know how deep the river is. Diving down could literally kill me.
Yeah, so just set yourself up, and I'll lower you down.
She'll put her foot through the foot loop, and we'll hold on to. I'm assuming that you just have like a knot for the handheld, right? Just like
Yeah.
a knot in the rope. Yeah, perfect. Yep, she'll grab that and kind
Rock
of
will-
start hanging over the edge while you start lowering her. She'll let go.
Yep, Throk will do so.
It's not too hard.
Oh,
but
I do also want to point out I've essentially taken off 90% of my gear. I think at most she would probably have. What equipment does she have? She'd probably have a dagger. She'd probably keep the dagger, and then obviously like her clothes. But otherwise, most other stuff is off of her person.
Fair enough. I need an athletics check from Throck to not drop Anma.
All right.
Hey, Throck, let me help you there.
Yeah, Throck's got it. It's easy enough. Gets
Where
lowered
was the-
down.
Where were these rolls last time? Where was that roll last time?
I'm sorry, you trying to drop me?
No, he's complaining he couldn't beat Celine. But yeah, you get lowered down to the water. It's not too hard to deal with, Anma. It looks relatively deep. Are you going to step out of the noose or lower you fully into the water?
I'm going to get out of it. Because the last thing I want is the rope to actually be in the water right now.
You land in with a splash, and it doesn't take you long to know the water looks about 40 feet deep. But lucky for you, since the two parts of the river collide here, there's not a lot of water movement. It's overall moving to the left, but there's not strong currents. So you can
That is good to
already
hear.
see his stuff. It didn't go anywhere. It's just at the bottom in the mud.
Even the book, huh?
The book is gone.
It's a book.
It turns.
Yeah,
to,
that's why I was
much-
like, damn, even the book's still here. That's
You do
that's
see
incredible.
the cover.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
there.
at least
It's
for
just all
cover
the
that.
pages are gone.
Oh.
How about
Rest
the
in
picture of
peace,
the nude
book.
gnome? Is it still there?
Unfortunately not.
Aw.
Throk turns to Flit. All right, you want to start busting stuff up?
Split.
Stage fright.
Ollie?
Oh, sorry. I was eating. Yeah,
Flit's
yeah,
just in the back with a cereal bowl going, nom, 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 nom.
I am eating Cheerios for the record.
It's
is
a
it?
cereal bowl. Anyway,
just like-
I'm here to watch. Yeah.
You're here. I thought you were gonna help in this situation
Oh yeah, I'm helping.
by watch. I thought you were gonna bring the stuff up so to make it easier on Anma.
Yeah, that's what I said I'd do.
Well, Alma's in the water.
Okay, I'm diving down.
I guess
You
I
go.
probably should.
Yeah. It's about this time everybody hears a loud splash.
Oh, I'm flying. I'm not actually splashing in the water.
It wasn't you.
Oh fuck.
As Anma,
Ruckus
you
will
were
be-
in the
This is why I
midst.
kept the fucking knife.
You were in the midst of resurfacing when you saw something jump off the bridge.
Oh fuck! It's Mimi.
As you see, Mimi has jumped off the bridge and has just belly flopped into the water. They are currently looking a little stunned and sinking into the water.
Throck turns to Zook. We're
Can
gonna
she
have
not
to.
swim?
She just belly flopped from like 30 feet up.
Oh, okay. So she's just in pain. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like she's
Throck turns-
necessarily in pain. She just looks stunned. She didn't expect the water to hurt.
We're gonna have to teach Mimi how to actually dive, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not certified for that, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
By me, by we, I meant Alma, since Alma seems like she's pretty much taken the role of unofficial mom to Mimi.
All right.
Anma, you can also see Mimi shakes it off and then turns into a this kind of strange fish-looking person. Almost like a merperson, but really small and has really big eyes.
Basically, like an aquatic fairy with
Yeah.
big eyes.
Yeah.
A big-eyed aquatic fairy. Love that.
You got artwork for that, CC, or
That implies that she has seen this before.
I can try to make one. Give me a minute. But yeah.
no, you're fine.
That's interesting. Young lass, what are you doing in down here? I'm just retrieving Zook's stuff. I was
Bubble,
going to be
bubble,
back up in a moment. Forget, can you turn into things that fly? I know that you were the rainbow fish from space, but I can't for the life of me remember if you actually flew or if you hovered.
Not.
I asked way too many questions. That's my bad for you to be responding with a yes or no. Can you fly?
Not.
Okay, well, that will make your ascent easier. Since you're here, would you like to help get some of the stuff, Zook's stuff up, and hand it up to Flit?
Not.
Aye. All right. Down we go. And
As
we'll
they start
try and
swimming
dive
down. It's a little weird to watch
Yeah.
the thing swim. It doesn't move like you do. Doesn't move like a mermaid either. It's got this
Interesting.
weird kind of crawling through the water situation.
Well, I will go ahead and start with the armor then, so that Mimi doesn't try to pick up the armor. I know that Flit can't carry the armor.
Well, at the current
I have
moment,
a
it's
plan
in
for that.
multiple pieces, so it'll be very easy to go. It's just not all at once.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, then I will just start taking, like, chunks of the armor.
Between the two of
And
you,
then-
you are able to get it back.
Nice.
Just
Is
as
it-
y'all are going up and down between you and Mimi, y'all are able to find everything because Mimi can see in the water a bit better than you.
True. What do you mean? I have a nice, crisp +1 in perception.
But it's not long enough between that Flit going up and down, the rope, and all that. Y'all are able to retrieve everything that was down there.
Awesome.
Well, there we go. Got everything. Well, most things. Sorry about your book, and I don't know how good soggy dog food will be, but
You have the
At least
box.
the covers. repaired.
The
Or not
food
repaired,
itself
here.
is just mush. And if anybody wants to see what Mimi looks like at the moment, they're over there in artwork.
Oh,
That was quick.
it's both cute, ugly, and horrifying at the same time.
Mhm.
Slimy but satisfying.
Don't say that about her.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm sorry.
That
but
is a
that's-
child. You get a villain point.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, what are
I was-
villain points?
It is anti-hero points. I can use them to give you disadvantage that you can't get out of.
How are we supposed to know that was a kid?
Oh. What do you
I mean, Mimi's a kid.
I didn't know
I
that.
want to know. I meant in the terms of its cuteness. It's satisfyingly cute.
Uh-huh. And you worded it weird, so villain point for you.
God, turning into pieces.
But yeah, y'all
Chat's
are
like
able to
that.
retrieve it. Zook, you have the cover to your prayer book. It's not really a prayer book anymore. It's a leather flappy thing. The dog food is not worth anything, but the box it was in is fine. And everything else, for the most part, is fine.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It's going to take me a while to put it back together, but at least I have all the parts.
What are you referring to?
No
Not a problem. The armor, I think.
Pretty sure the armor
Yeah.
is an instant thing with your armor class.
Yeah, it's still got all that on. It's just when it's not on you, it's usually in pieces because that's how armor works.
Oh, I thought we. Okay, sorry.
It didn't
when you
break
said
or anything.
pieces-
It's just
Yeah, okay.
as it was stored in your bag.
Yes, that makes sense, and I misunderstood what you meant by pieces.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, Zook's got his armor back. Zook, you do notice something interesting though. You are missing your helmet.
Doesn't that come automatically?
If the
Well-
helmet's there, yes, it should pop up, but you don't see your helmet having been brought up.
I'm guessing it torn off. No, that's to protect my head. And
I
Zook
wonder
will
if
just.
Mimi can find it.
She's still down in the water at the moment. She hasn't come back up.
Maybe that's what she's looking for.
I mean, she's just
Oh,
at the water's edge. Y'all don't look down at her.
Oh
Yes.
She's
yeah,
wearing
looks
it.
down.
But what would y'all like to do now?
I'd like to put on my helmet, please.
Mimi, can you bring that up? Flit will fly down and try to get the helmet from her.
They seem to be trying to talk to you in some weird way. It just sounds.
I don't
As you
fish
see,
right now.
Instead of like when they were underwater, when they open their mouth to make sounds, you see there are large pink bubbles that come out of them, and the sound comes out when the bubble pops.
Don't even want to
Interesting.
know how that works.
I mean, it's not the weirdest way to speak.
No.
She
Okay,
then
I'm starting to learn. Oh,
turns back into her flying fish and flies back up to y'all.
Oh, there we go. Well, Zook, you got your stuff back.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Is Zook putting the excess stuff in his bag of holding, or is he avoiding doing that?
I gotta put it in the bag. I gotta let it dry out a little bit and tinker with it, but I'll be putting it on as we go.
Good. Let's rejoin everyone. I am just now realizing we've left Mookie alone, and he might say some words to that the other elf.
Oh no, no,
That
oh,
reminds
no.
me, where is Mookie?
Apparently at the gate.
Yeah, Mookie's up here at the gate.
Okay, so you're just waiting by the gate?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't
I'm
go.
over here by these two like weird people. I can't remember who
They
they
are
are.
not here as of currently. They were just here during
Oh.
that last scene. I just had to move them.
Oh,
But that was one of them was Kella, who you have met before. The monk.
He's talking to himself.
I guess there were ghosts. I don't know.
But interesting thing you did see, Mookie.
Mhm.
There are 2 elves within the tavern now, because you weren't here last session to meet these 2. One is a elf dressed in rather dark clothing, and the other one you have met before. It is the half elf that you met at the caravan. Yes.
Where's the tavern? Is it over here?
No, it's the one with everybody in it. The middle one.
Oh, I thought that was the inn.
Yeah, the inn and the tavern are the same place.
Oh. I say hello in Elvish.
To who?
To the elf.
No.
The elf.
Okay.
The half
To
the
Celine.
other.
Do you need something?
Nope, just saying hello.
Hello.
Whoa, what you drinking on over there?
Currently nothing.
Ah,
She has these weird strips of paper in front of her that she is drawing on.
What you drawing?
Something I will need for the coming days. I have
Oh,
burned
okay.
through my stock, unfortunately.
Do you need help finding some more stock of stuff?
No, I will be fine.
Okay, that's cool. Would you like a drink?
No, we are about to leave and work.
Oh. I just woke up, so I don't know what's going on. So it's okay.
Your compatriots are retrieving the... Is Zook a gnome or a dwarf? I can't remember. I think he's a gnome.
He's a gnome.
Yeah, he's a gnome. The gnomes things that were dropped within the water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was an unfortunate event. So. And then everyone else is in here too. I guess.
For the most part, the NPCs are, save for Mimi, who went with the other group.
Okay. And then I say hello to the half elf.
In which language?
In common.
She's giving you a dirty look.
That's fine. And I say, just trying to be cordial.
Mm-hmm. Her foot's not
Then I
broke
look
this
at-
time. She can kick it up
What's
your
that?
ass this time.
What's that?
She doesn't have a messed up ankle this time. She can shove it up your ass this time.
Hmm.
You
I look
fuck
at
about too
Brass
hard.
Paw and go, she's a feisty one, that one.
I can hear
That sounds
you.
like very. Yeah.
For once, his ass kicked.
Cece, please tell me we're walking toward the tavern while this conversation is happening.
No, y'all have only just arrived at the bridge at this point. Because Mookie wasn't over there too terribly long. But yeah.
Well,
Mookie, Brasspaw looks up at you like, eh? He's currently gnawing on a steak, which is why he's not with Zook at the moment.
Oh. I just pet him and then just walk over here and kind of meditate.
Other people of interest is there are 3 men the 3 men who came in on horseback. They are still in here, as well as the woman you saw at the gates when you first arrived. You also talk to her when y'all recruited the Frostcall sisters, as she and the other elven woman are the ones that went after the dragon.
That would be Nearest, right?
Miss Phalwyn. I don't think y'all ever actually got her first name.
Oh, I don't think I see her in these.
Yeah, she's in the bottom right with Celine.
Oh, okay. Oh, that says Nearest for me.
Yeah, it's because it's her actual name.
Okay.
It's just y'all don't know it.
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of just sit over here and kind of keep my eyes closed a little bit longer. It's it was tough being knocked out, and then I think Throck tried to make out with me while I was knocked out, or so I heard.
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I'm thinking it.
Oh, okay. I was just like, are you accusing Throck of sleep making out with you? I don't. You don't even sleep. You trance. You would have had to just let that happen because you would feel it.
I'd be like, no.
So it brings up
But
the
if-
question of who was making out with Mookie in the middle of the night while he was trancing, and he just kind of ignored it.
Let it happen.
Can you feel the love?
Well, I thought it happened while I was knocked unconscious.
You see what you do, Zuki? You see what you do?
That's what you're referring to. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking just like in the middle of the night. You're talking about
No.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're
Yeah.
just sitting there meditating, it doesn't take long before the party returns.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking it while I'm meditating, you know. I'm just like, And then I shudder like, ugh. Throck,
Just as your shuddering Throck is opening the door, and Throck, you hear your name.
I look over at Buki. I then look over at Mira to see if they're seeming very irritated.
Yes.
I just mouth the words "I'm sorry" to Mira. Like,
Oh,
"I'm
she
sorry."
currently has her back to both of you.
Oh. Did someone say my name as I walk in? I swore someone just said Throck. Huh.
Mookie, the kisser himself, has arrived.
I smell a strong odor, and then I open my eyes, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. It's Throck.
Yeah. What?
I just smelled you coming in. I was trying to
What is-
recollect.
Okay, do
So-
you have like do you have like a is this like a racist thing or something, or what is it with this smell thing? I literally just took a shower last night.
Yeah, it's just the way orcs smell, man. You smell like soap and orc.
Soap and orc.
Sork.
That's a
Sork.
I'm starting to think this is a racist thing, Mookie, and I don't appreciate it.
It does
I
sound
got-
racially motivated.
I literally just got my ass shot by a bunch of L's the other day just because I'm at work. I'll need this from the members of my party, man.
Oh, it's well, I'm gonna find some elvish soap for you.
Throck, you can see out of the corner of your eye, frickin' Mira shivers in disgust.
Zook walks in and says, "Oh my god, it smells like elf in here."
There's Celine looks up and raises an eyebrow.
Throck just like kind of grabs his forehead in exasperation. You know, he's just rubbing his fucking temples. Like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
It's not racist. My best friend's an elf.
Who's
See?
your best friend? I thought your best friend was Bradpaw.
Well,
You see Braspaw looking over, just with a horrified look in his face, the steak dropping to the ground.
Throck looks over at Rosalie. Rosalie, do you have some ice or something? I can feel myself getting a migraine.
Nothing for that,
What?
unfortunately. At least not
Maybe
for
a
that
bl-
kind of migraine.
I
Let
don't.
me see if I can do something about that. I don't know if my extension of my magic works like that.
It'd be lesser restoration for it.
Yeah, nope, I can't do that.
Nope. Wait, magic.
If you were a paladin for the low cost of 5 healing hands.
Yeah. But okay. That as the Throck just like waves his hands toward Mookie and Zook all aside. Is everyone who's coming with us to the caves ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
I've been
Yeah, I
waiting
think
as
we're all
long as
going.
y'all have been running about. Let's go. You hear from Quibbles.
Fantastic.
As Quibble puts her great sword over her shoulder and just marches out the door.
All right, Flit is following.
It is massive compared to
Aye.
her. Celine packs up what she's doing into one of the pouches on her belt before getting up as well.
Was that something of import? Because if you need to finish, you can.
And there's always more time later.
All right.
And she is going to swish out of the room.
Come on.
Throck, you can see as Mookie is going to follow. Mira's just tracking his ass.
When Mira's eyes like kind of hit Throck just like does the whole mouthing. I am so sorry for him.
She's not
Wave
paying much
at her
attention to
goodbye.
Throck. She looks like she took a dare to eat mud.
When we're out, once everyone is except Throck is outside, Throck kind of turns to Zinnia. What the fuck did Mookie say to Mira? Because she looks like she just ate like rotten meat.
Who are you asking?
Zinnia, since I'm sitting right next to them.
Hello.
Well, that would do it.
Right after he spoke in Elvish to Miss Celine.
Oh god, what the hell did it? Do you speak Elvish?
Mm-hmm. They just said hello.
How can one word be so irritating from one man? All right. Well, I'm out. Good luck to all of you. Hopefully, nothing else happens to this town. It's gone through enough.
That is the hope.
Come on, Quibbles. We got shit to
Quibbles is already gone. I just didn't
Oh.
move their token.
do. Oh, is Mimi still in here?
No, they're off with Anma.
All right, then to the gate.
Y'all did not bring a bear. Y'all have Quibbles. you
Also
have
clarify
Ray.
that I do pick up my equipment after diving into the water.
Fair.
I just want the record to state.
Y'all
Doc
got
always had
Crystal.
this.
Y'all have Mimi. Oh no, Mimi, you have no HP.
Oh no!
Give you your HP back. And you'll also have Celine. Cool. Here we go. And it's duplicating tokens, so I need to refresh. So, you'll make it out of town. You'll see a massive pile of burnt bodies.
I
What if
remember
they
thinking
reach?
that.
Doc just kind of looks at the group and grimaces a little bit. I know they were trying to kill us. It is still a little bit disquieting to have just see them all being burnt like that.
Yeah, and they also kind of stink, so I'm happy to get away from them.
I know orcs do stink. Well, those anyways. Throck, you smell like soap.
Well, I'm just saying
really
they
not?
stink because they're a bunch of dead bodies. I never said Throck stunk. Except when he got stuck in the toilet, but he doesn't think like that anymore.
Oh, those were the good days.
Seriously, Mookie, do you have a problem with me or something? Like, do we need to address something here? Like, it really feels like you're letting the anti-orc flag fly free here.
Well, what are you talking about?
Enough.
I said you smell like soap.
You didn't specify what kind of soap.
No, it's the whole orc thing. It's also smelling like orc thing. Like orc, like Throck just like looks around. Do I have a scent about me or something? Do I actually do?
I don't know. Hold on. Hold up your armpit.
I don't think this world has deodorant.
Nope.
So, I mean, everyone's armpit stinks even after a shower. Hell, especially after a shower.
True.
You asked me to check, so I'm gonna check. Hold up your armpit.
Fair. Throck holds it up.
You're holding
Like
up your
goes in for a
armpit like
smell.
you rip off your shoulder and hold it in the air.
No, I'm holding my arm up.
Wave it around like you just don't care.
Flit will check, and then Flit will kind of flutter back and cross her arms. You smell like an orc. I don't see a problem with it.
See? You smell like an orc.
The way
Yeah,
you
but when
say
I
it,
say it, I don't sound racist.
yeah, the way it's the tone, Mookie. It's the tone.
What? You smell like an orc.
It's like those people who say I don't have a problem with orcs, but I wouldn't let them date my daughter. You know, it's like that.
I don't have a daughter.
I'm making an example, Mookie. God damn.
Rock, it's kind of like this. You ever go to someone's house and you walk in and it smells like they're cooking, or their cat, or their dog, or their pet gerbils, or the
All
fact they
these
never.
all these are bad things.
No, it's just people do different things. They live in different situations, and it just smells like that. It's just how it is.
Let's just find the villagers, please. And Throck kind of just marches on.
Flit will hitch her right on Throck's shoulders.
Beep boop 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 boo. Marching along, singing a song.
You have to take a level in Bard.
Y'all end up walking for several long hours with Mookie singing in the background. Is there anything you would like to do during that time? Any plans you would like to try to make? Things like that? Anything you would like to ask of your NPCs?
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Zuki is cleaning all the silt and mud out of his armor and making sure everything's back in working order.
Here, I can help you with that. I got this cleaning tool.
Just a heads up, you would not have been able to do that while you're on the move, because you don't have anything to set it on and work with. But Zinnia did hit it with a cleaning spell. So it's all good.
Raspa has this attachment, like a peg hole, and then I got this removable table that I just put on it, and it just sits there.
It would still not be enough to do stuff like that while traveling.
It falls out.
But either way, it has been cleaned. You're good.
All right.
I got distracted by Mookie doing nutty things. But yeah, is there anything y'all want to do for popping forward?
Yeah, Throck will head over to Celine. No, I know that they're not my biggest fan, but he's still gonna ask. How safe is the path from here to the cave? What was his name? I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it anymore.
I believe it's Morak. Let me see.
Yeah,
Morak.
How safe is the path? This path to Morak's cave? if we're gonna be bringing the villagers back, I'd like to know. I'd like to know what kind of threats we might have to face.
Well, it's as dangerous as anything else, but it's not an overgrown area like the forest.
That's
So
good.
reasonably, but it is still the wilds.
Throck's gonna have a thought and then kind of like lightly smacks. Damn, we should have brought the wagon with us. They might have injured. How far have we gone from the village?
A couple hours by this point. It's also a cart. And it was
Still, I
also
mean,
damaged.
Oh yeah, when I threw it.
It was already damaged from earlier.
Oh, fair. But yeah, he'd still have said that. Oh, wait, no. The thing was messed up. Oh, hopefully nothing happens, and really is able to heal up anyone who needs it.
My best guess is we have a chance of running into bandits. There could be wolves, wild animals, goblins we know should be in this area if they're this way. There is the dragon, but they are rather far to the east. Other than
Right.
that, I am not aware of any other dangers other than falling off.
If I recall, it was thought of that the dragon was of the metallic variety. Aren't those generally decent dragons?
Decent under normal circumstances, but they have been known to be rather judgmental. And that doesn't include the ones that were corrupted during the war.
Fair enough. How much longer till we get there? We've been traveling for a few hours now.
We're in the right area, but there are a number of different caves we will need to search. If you want, you lot can remain here, and I can move faster.
I mean, you seem like you you definitely can handle yourself, but then what will have been the point of us all coming out here? So
For going in and getting them.
still makes me feel a little bit useless. But I'll mention it to the group and see how they want to proceed.
I mean, the group can hear you. You're kind of all together.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. What do you guys think?
Well, having a scout ahead is always useful. Let's just prepare for in case the situation is different than we expect.
I mean, I don't mind going with Celine.
You won't be able
And
to
quiet.
keep up.
Is that a challenge?
It is a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, they can fly, although I'm not sure how much if they can fly as fast as you. But they're also very portable. They could probably just sit on your shoulder, or you could carry them.
They're more likely to get knocked off while I am running. It is a risk I'd rather not take. If they get lost on their own, and there are enemies out here, they might get picked off.
Fair enough.
All right, if that's what you want, if that's what you choose to do, we'll hang back, and you can come get us when you find which cave they're in. Everyone cool with that?
I'm cool with it.
Sounds like a plan.
Lukey?
Yeah.
There's a nod.
Littles?
I certainly can't keep up. My legs are too damn short.
Hey, at least you're not also carrying a margarita.
What's a margarita?
That's kind of mixed drink I had in the tavern once. Very
Yeah,
good.
I hate mixed drinks. Give me something strong, not something fruity.
Hey, the drink was really damn strong, and the fact that Kate went down so easily. Oh, I made choices that night.
She still doesn't seem to like the idea of it. But y'all do see Celine pull the cloak of her hood up and start running. She fades into the grassy hills incredibly quickly. As y'all see, as she is putting distance in between y'all, the cloak starts to take on the colors of her surroundings.
I want one.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a pretty neat trick.
Throck is gonna look around for a place we can sit down for a spell.
Everything's a little muddy, but there's some rocks.
Throck will shift some rocks around, make it so everyone has a suitable seat, and plant his ass down on one of them. Well, nothing to do now except wait for a bit.
Let's gonna use Mage Hand to start making mud balls.
What are you doing with your mud balls? That sounds
You'll
like a
see.
disease.
Giggity.
Now she's just playing in the mud.
Fair.
She's just playing with the mud.
Anything else the party wants to do? Are y'all just waiting for Celine to return?
I think so.
Throck is going to examine all the gear he found. Well, he scavenged from the orcs, pretty much confirming the fact that it's all shit.
It's shit. But about 2 hours later, Celine pops back up.
No, it took you so
believe-
long.
I have been through 47 cave systems. It takes some time to
47?
look through them. Yes.
Wow,
But-
I know you're not looking for compliments, but that's very impressive.
As I said, it would be quicker to move on my own. But I believe I have found tracks of life in the area. They look small, so they might be the goblins. There's also some armored individuals, which might be the hobgoblins you reported. She nods to Flit.
Any tracks of the villagers?
None that I can see, but it was rather muddy.
And no idea of how many there were, right?
I didn't enter.
Yeah.
Well, it's the way I see it, we could either go investigate these goblin tracks and hobgoblin tracks you've mentioned. Maybe we can salvage whatever they took from the village and bring it back, or we could look for the villagers in another area. But you said this is definitely the area that they should be if they came this way.
Well, if they're in one of Morak's caves, it's likely. The cave system that had the tracks is further east, though.
Did you check on the Morax caves?
Correct. I was going
And
through them and started checking the ones outside of the ones he usually does.
You didn't find the villagers in any of Morax's caves?
No sign of them.
Well, where would they have gone if they didn't go here?
If they'd escaped fully, then they didn't come here. My guess would be they headed for the other towns. But considering they weren't seen on the roads, I don't know how strong the chances are of that. We didn't see them out in the east, but it is not impossible they passed at a distance. So the most likely suspects is either they're here, somewhere, perhaps with the goblins, down in the south, or in the forest. Though I doubt anybody would willingly go into the forest, considering the history between the people of Nightstone and the elves of the forest.
Fair point. Well, my vote is going into that cave, the cave the goblins went into. You might be right; they might be in there, and they could be in danger. And at the end of the day, like I said, we could end up finding all the stuff that was stolen from the town, and maybe even more. The town's going to need all the resources it can get to rebuild, if they choose to.
Indeed.
What do you guys think?
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, it's better than sitting around here.
Flit, if you're done, if you're done with that mud palace you're building there, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I think we should go after the goblins. I mean, there are people there.
All right.
Aye.
Throck turns to Quibbles. Ready to split some more goblins in half?
Sure. Shitheads always need killing.
All right, then, Celine, lead the way.
Are we doing this quietly or are we charging in?
I'd love to
I'm
do
all
it
for
quiet.
quiet.
I'd love to, but I ain't exactly equipped for quiet, as you can see.
Nor am I.
Either.
You hear from Quibbles.
Neither is Zook.
I can be.
Are you though? Because I think that's a long rest thing.
No, it's a short rest.
Is it?
Making a new one's the long rest.
Oh,
I think
so-
switching
oh,
it is only a. I think he's right. I think it is only a short rest.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but that'll take a whole lot more, another hour, and we don't know what will happen between then and now. Plus, it's a good chance that this whole meeting with the goblins is going to end with a lot of blood. So best be prepared for a fight.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
let's get going.
Mimi turns into a boofer.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
Back into that large wolf-like creature. But it takes y'all about 20 minutes moving over rocks and through large muddy piles to get on top of a hill in which Celine points down into a little valley between some of the hills. It's a rather deep one, but at the bottom of it, you can see a large cave opening.
We
We
see
are
any goblins?
looking at about 100 feet wide. But you do not see anything outside.
Alright. Do we see any light coming from inside the cave, or is it too far to tell?
Not that you see, no.
Okay. Decently sized cave.
Indeed. Brasspaw looks ready to throw down. He's going to go on another heist.
Well,
It's a real joke piece.
since we're going in loud, Iron Zook, you and I should probably take lead. We're the most armored.
I'm right behind you.
Alma, I figure you keep Riley and the non straight up non. God, I'm losing my mind. The non frontliners safe.
I believe you're asking me to be the rear guard then.
You deal a lot of damage, and you can take a lot of damage, but if you're with the healer, that means you can stay alive even longer.
Aye. You're
Everyone-
asking me to be the rear guard, correct?
Yes.
Aye, I can do that.
Celine, I know you can fight like a beast. So, what is your strong suit anyway? Up front in personal, or run and gun?
I prefer to keep close to things if possible.
Got it. And Quibbles, you with me? You, me, and Zook.
Marks for me.
All right, let's do this. And Throck gets up and starts heading down toward the cave.
Alrighty. We are going to move the party. Dun, 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 dun. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Where's the thing?
Oh, I will say Throck will prep his echo before combat.
So you have one just walking with you?
Yeah.
Cool. And you'll end up here.
Whoa.
So I'd be up here. Where's my echo? Lego my echo. Oh wait, no, that's something else. There we go. I did the duplicate thing. I hate that.
Why isn't this saved? You have that much HP. You have... Croc, what's your AC?
My AC
Or what's
is
its
16.
AC? Because I think it matches
Uh,
yours.
No, it's 1 second. Let me open up my thing. I think it is 16, but let me just double check.
Okay.
It's 14 plus my proficiency modifier.
So
I'm at
16.
my yep, 16
Okay, cool.
for the hit point of 1 and all the other good shit. And immunity to all conditions.
Nice. Alrighty. So, y'all are on the map. What would y'all like to do as you see this massive cave? As y'all come in here, it is much drier in here than it was all out in the hills, as it doesn't rain inside a cave. It's humid.
Flit is going to try to look for those tracks that Celine mentioned.
Or roll me a survival.
Throck will help with my proficiency.
So advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can definitely see what she was talking about. You can make out a couple the two kinds of foot styles she mentioned, but as she also mentioned, due to all the mud and whatnot, it is very hard to tell numbers.
Alright. Flit will point
Broccoli.
them out.
Throck will look at Foot. Is the cave dark, Cece? Now that we're close.
Yep.
Throck will tell Flit. All right, stick on my shoulder. You're gonna have a little trouble seeing.
Alright.
I don't think setting up a light will be helpful right now.
And Flit will cling to Throck.
And Throck and his echo will start heading into the cave, following the tracks that Flit has pointed out. And I'm assuming once we're in the cave, the drier environment will mean that any mud that's stuck to people's feet will be very easily identified.
I mean, that's the problem. They all came through that way, so it's all on top of each other.
Fair.
As they
Take this.
are moving up.
Throck will stop seeing these two side passages and whisper. Selena, can you check these side passages quickly? I don't
That was
want
a
to
wrong
be.
voice.
What do you mean?
You sounded like Tyson for a second.
No, this is how Throck. This is Throck whispering.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Can you check these side passages?
They're not side passages, they're large boulders.
Oh, I thought they were side passages.
Nope, they're large boulders.
Okay, never mind then.
Just for reference, Zook is still riding Brass Paw while following Throck at the front.
Gotcha. So y'all are on the move. Anma, are you coming with us?
Yes.
Throck will stop the party.
As you hear something humming in the distance, Throck.
Throg holds up a hand and puts a finger to his lips, turning to the whole party, and points at his ear, indicating he hears something. And then he looks to the left and he sees, because that's said an ogre.
It's a large creature of some kind. You could
Is it-
always
is-
attempt a. What would that be? You are that. I need my book.
Nature check.
I don't remember. I'm going to double check. Give me a second. It would be this book. This book. It would be a medicine check.
Medicine check
Yep, medicine check.
to identify a creature.
Yep.
That's weird. Weird, but okay. 19.
That
Damn.
is indeed an ogre. Specifically, a male ogre.
Throg turns around and mouths to the group, ogre. And and he can kind of make out something over there.
Yep. As you're trying to squint at it, you hear something.
Oh yeah.
Everyone hears something.
Oh no.
It's the twanging of a bow.
From where? From what direction?
Right where you're trying to look. As it nails Flit.
Oh.
4 piercing damage, and you hear a battle cry as we are going into combat. You have been seen.
I can't see shit.
Better than sieged.
Alrighty, roll all of them. Roll all of you. We are now in combat. So we are starting.
You can get rid of Throg's echo from that list. He moves on my turn.
Yep. Alrighty then. So the first one to be able to go is this dude over here, as he hears what's going on and he's on the move. Dun 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 dun. We're running, we're running, we're running, running, running. He sees you. He's got a shield, he's got a sword, and he's ready to fight. Flit. You have
Okay,
been shot.
Flit can't. Yeah, Flit can't see shit. So Flit is going to. What can I do? Can I light a torch?
You can shoot in the direction you got shot from.
Yeah, but it will take up one of your hands.
Oh, that I can't use a bow. Hey Anma, can you do that little lighty uppy thingy that you do?
Aye.
Thanks. Then Flit is going to prepare an action to once Anma casts light, or hopefully cast light, to shoot at the first enemy she sees.
Gotcha. Put a prepared action on your token.
What is the thingy called again?
I don't know. Preparation.
Preparation. Okay, gotcha.
Preparation H.
And Flit is going to fly up a little bit. How high is the ceiling?
Ceiling is looking about. Oh, how high was that? What my go say? It is a cavern that is about 20 to 30 feet. It looks like it's a dome, so the center of it's probably the 30 feet, so you're closer to 20 right now.
Okay, so let's go up 10 feet.
Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Celine, who can hear things moving. So she is going to get moving. She is going to close the distance. She is going to slide in with her daggers. And she is going to take a pair of stabs. And she is going to kick it in the face. So, let me do some rolls. You have... Actually, no, you're not going to do that. You are going to do this. As you can hear more moving, you are going to bonus action dash and disappear off into the darkness. As you can hear the sound of fighting over there. You need that and that. You're targeting them. That is going to be that. You have that. You haven't used that. So that is... Anything else you're putting on here? No, because you didn't do that yet. Okay. Alrighty. That is a considerable amount of damage. And then she's going to do that. Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Mimi. Mimi is prepared. Mimi is going to follow on. And they're going to attack whatever they need to go after. Moki.
Mookie will.
You do hear the voice of Celine call out. 10 goblins and 2 wargs.
That's a lot. All right. He will come up here, and hopefully thinking that Throck will come up and do a flanking maneuver, and then hit it with the quarterstaff.
Gotcha. It is going to manage to get up its shield in time, blocking the blow. What gives you a second attack with the quarterstaff?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be the unarmed one.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
unarmed is unfortunately going to miss. Anything
And
else?
that is my turn.
As this goblin gets his shield up and he's just like, oh god, it's an elf. He smells of green. Bad
That's
green.
racist.
It's been a very racist episode.
Yeah, that's going to bring
Yeah,
us
I
to
know. All right. Well, unfortunately for you, Mookie, Throck can't go far enough to give you flanking. So Throck is going to head over here. I can see the things that Celine is fighting now. Throck's Echo is going to head right over here behind him because that's as far as it can go. And Throck is going to Plam.
That is going to be a miss as he gets his shield up.
And bam.
That one, however, is going to get through.
For 10 slashing.
Gotcha.
I'm aware I could have used my adrenaline rush to bonus action dash and get a lot further up, but I'm saving that.
Fair. Will that complete your turn?
That is my turn.
Zook!
All right. Zook will call for Brass Paw to run over to the goblin there and attack, and hold an action that once he gets there will punch the goblin.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to Quibbles. Quibbles is on the move as well. Joining in on this throwdown as she jumps into the air and tries to bring her greatsword down on top of this bugger. As I need to turn off Bless because y'all don't have Rosalie with you. So she doesn't have advantage. She's just swinging. You're not great weaponing. Turn that off. You're not using that. She is going to get in a hit, dishing out 12 damage. Which is going to bloody this poor fool.
Wham! Bam!
Brings us to Riley. Riley's going to come up over here so they can be prepared to fly whoever they need to. As they are 10 feet up as well. That's going to bring us to... Actually, that's only one. You're one square off the ground. That is going to bring us to a Goblin Warrior. This one's going to be coming... It's going to have to dash to get in Celine's face. That brings us to Brass Paw. Brass Paw is on the move. Do-do, 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 do-do. Brass Paw's looking around. He's like, how do I get over there? That is 35. He's going to have to dash. 45. There you go. He is kind of sinking in the mud that is right there.
Oops, I don't know why I had it on advantage. I'm sorry. So 7 misses.
Yes, it does. This goblin is just like, oh god, there's so many of them, and he's just swinging his shield around trying to block all the incoming attacks. But that is it. No. Do you have your bonus action dash Brass Paw yet? You do, which means you bonus action dash to get over here, which means now you can attack. And you have friends, so you have advantage. That is a 17. Brass Paw is going to get his hit. He's going to do 4 damage, causing this gobbo to need a strength save. It is a 16. They managed to keep their feet. That's going to bring us to one of the wargs who's going to be waiting. What brings us to this ogre, however, who is getting up in anger and picking up their giant club. And they are rocking over this way as they are going to attempt to bring it down on Brass Paw and Zook. Technically, it's aimed at Zook. Brass Paw's just under him. That is a 24, dishing out 7 bludgeoning damage on to Zook. What you doing in here? It roars as it's coming for you. But that is it for it. This rider is going to get on his warg and prepare an action. This rider is going to get on his warg and prepare an action as well. But this one, well, he doesn't need to, because this warg can move on its turn. As it is going to be running to get all the way over here to see what's going on. And they are going to take a shot at Flit as they see a fairy in the far back.
Do they have advantage because I can't see them?
Yes, you'd technically be blind right now. So it has advantage. That is a 25. You are going to take 8 piercing as an arrow slams into you in the dark.
Okay.
Well, it's going to bring us to this one. He just got stabbed by a bitch, so he's going to go deal with the bitch. He's going to rush forward and swing his axe. That is a crit fail as Celine catches his axe. That is going to bring us to this individual. He's charging, going after Celine. That is a 25. He is going to manage to get that shot in, dishing out 3 damage to Celine. Bringing us to this goblin here. Dudum, 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 dudum. And your range is... Who can you actually see? You can see you. And you can see you three. They are going to take a shot at Mimi. Actually, there's a wall in the way. Has to be Flit. They're going to shoot.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's going to hit Flit. That is going to be 5 damage to Flit.
Okay.
Brings us to another gobbo. This goblin here is charging a forward, but he has to dash to get in. Anma.
Hey,
You can
finally
hear
my turn.
many, many bows going off, and there's the sound of fighting everywhere.
Flit, did you want it on your bow, or did you want it on somebody who's gonna run into the enemies?
Anyone you can reach is great with me. I just can't see shit right now.
What a great way to avoid the question. Okay,
That's
I
it's your problem.
guess.
Can Throck call out something real quick?
Yes, the only thing you can say though.
Cast it on my armor. It'll make me more of a target.
You're funny. You're
Oh,
a funny guy.
Oh, does that only have a
It's a range
30?
of touch.
Oh, damn it.
You're funny. That's why I asked Flit if they wanted it cast on them, which admittedly
yeah.
wouldn't do
they're-
much for them because they only could see out to 40 feet then. So they could see up here, but they wouldn't be able to actually see this guy. I will go ahead and cast it on my scarf. So that's my action.
Alrighty.
Gotta love the light cantrip.
That's 2020, I believe, isn't it?
No.
What's the distances on light? Is it 30, 20, 30, 30? Because
What?
torches
No,
are
it's
2020.
touch. Oh, sorry, 2020. Oh, I see what you mean by 2020. Sorry, I was thinking 2020 as in like, I don't know why my brain
The
heard
spells.
2024.
I can't
Yeah,
get you.
sorry.
I'm looking for the
So
distance.
I thought you were
it
asking
sheds
if that
light.
was the 2024. Yeah, it is 2020.
Okay, yeah, 2020. Alrighty,
Yeah, my
there's some
brain heard
light.
2024.
What can you see?
And on this
Okay.
side, let there be light so I can see who I'm smacking with my spear.
I'm then going to go ahead and Raj
Why
or
is,
Rage for this.
why is
Rajesh
Brash Paw
Kutapalli?
then glowing? Sook, do you have a light or something?
I shouldn't, but I've got dark vision.
Yeah, I was just looking at Flitz, and it looked like Flitz can see something weird, which is why I'm double checking. Brasspaw's glowing. Does Brasspaw have a lantern on him or something?
Shouldn't.
Okay, I don't know
Did-
why
did- did,
Brasspaw's glowing. Whatever.
Did Alma cast light on Braspa at some point?
I don't know.
We just forgot.
I think so.
Oh, that's why I fixed it. I don't know why I had light. He doesn't anymore. Anma's on the move. Do note, Anma, that
I'm
is
gonna run
a
up here.
10-foot ledge that archer is up on. Does that change what you are doing at all?
It might, but that just causes me to check. No, wait, it's under the movement section. Walking. High jump. 3 plus your strength
is-
mod. So I can jump 6 feet up
So you'd be able to
comfortably. Would I be
grab
able
the edge.
to? Okay, cool. Then yeah, I think that's fine then.
Because
Yeah,
Anma's at
so-
least 5 foot, which means their arms can probably go another 2 feet up. Which puts her, she jumps 6 feet up, 5 feet, 11. You could probably reach
So
about 13.
here would be the ledge, right?
Yes. Well, the one to the
So
left.
theoretic-
You'd be up at that point, but yeah.
But I could run 10 feet because I think you have to run 10 feet in a straight line to get the benefit,
Yes.
the full benefit of a high jump.
Mhm.
So I could go here, leap, and then theoretically land here, like on the.
You'd have
and
to
then
pull
myself
yourself
to
up,
here.
which would
Yeah.
be an athletics check. And you would also not be able to have a weapon in your hand.
But I could always draw the weapon as a part of my attack action.
Yes. As long as
So
you have an
yeah,
object.
that's
there.
fine.
How much
Yep.
movement do you have
So-
left when you're here?
Oh, 0. This took 30 feet to get
Oh,
here.
okay. So if you
This is a
dash,
next
you can
turn
get over.
thing. Yeah, so I've raged this
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
I've cast light. And
Yeah.
I've moved. That is my turn.
Okay, yeah. As long as you have the
I
movement.
also will note that my weapon is currently stowed,
Okay. Do
so that I
note
can do the whole jumping thing next turn.
to go up, you will need 15 feet of movement because you're traveling up. Well, no, 10. You need to go 10 feet up.
Does
Yeah, I mean it
Question.
would cost me 10 to run to there.
And then another
I would
10 to
then
get up.
jump. Yeah. So and at that point I'm up here and I don't need to move anymore. So
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew. Alrighty. That
Yep.
brings us to the other warg, who is somewhere.
Before
Oh,
you go, I have
yes.
a question.
Yes.
Since I held my action for someone I can see,
Oh, yeah,
can
you
I
can
shoot
see
the
me.
archer?
Let's see what you can see. What can you see? Anma's the one glowing over there, which means yes, you can see him, and you're on level with him. Shoot the hell out of him.
Yippee.
That's a miss.
Nope. Fair enough.
Mimi's on the way. Mimi's just like, where we going, boss? Because Mimi prepared an action to go with you.
Huh.
You gonna tell her where you're going?
We're attacking the goblin up here.
She nods. She's gonna be jumping with you. But that brings us to the warg over here, who is on the run. Dun 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 dun. They're gonna get about here. They are gonna see that group over there, and they are going to take a shot at Mimi since they're closer than Anma. That is a 21 slamming into Mimi's side. Wait. Can they even see Mimi?
I mean, Alma has a light on them right now, and they have dark
Yes,
vision,
so
right?
they're not in dim light. So yes, that is going to hit.
But I'm the one that's glowing.
Yeah, it's just
Shoot me.
they're closer.
No, I'm
so
just mad that they're not shooting me.
that is going to bring us to this individual who is going to move up here as he is going to use the ledge as some cover, and he is going to shoot Brasspaw. That is going to be a
Dog hater.
17. That is going to deal 7 damage to Brasspaw. That was 4. 3 more damage, buddy. There you go. Alrighty. That's going to bring us to another goblin. He sees these guys have got this, so he's going to be dashing this way. He can make it about... That's 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, he goes there. Alrighty, that brings us to the last goblin. They're goblins. They're goblins. This one's dashing down this way. Alrighty, that brings us to the start of round 2. This guy's just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. In Goblin, as he is going to use his sword to try to stab Throck. That is a crit fail. He is too busy being, oh god, oh god, oh god. That brings us to Flit.
Flit is going to try and shoot the goblin again that you can see.
Gotcha. That's
There we
definitely hitting.
go.
You're going full Christmas. That is going to be 3, 6, 10 damage.
Ugh, pretty bad for a crit. And then we'll fly. I'll fly over here. And oh, I should have done this before. Do I want to? I'm gonna save it. Nope, that's gonna be my turn.
That is going to bring us to Celine. Celine's a bit crowded over there, so she is going to start flailing on people. Can y'all actually see Celine at the moment? I think y'all can.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all don't have to hide her rolls anymore. She's back to normal, as she is going to strike out twice with her dagger, and then try to kick the one next to her. That is going to be a hit, and a miss. She is going to hit with the first one for 14, killing that goblin outright, and then attempting to stab the one to her north, which she doesn't get her sneak attack on that one. She only has that once per turn, and she does some more damage. But she did attack at the other one. She was your bonus action. Which means you are going to... You're going to hold your ground for the moment. Brings us to Mimi. Mimi's just like, I got this, boss. Dun 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 dun. They're just going to jump. Can Mimi even get up there? Mimi is smaller. They've got a 6-foot jump. They've got disadvantage, but they're going to try. They do not make it up as they slam. Actually, no. They would make it up, just barely, as they get up here. And they're going to jump over here and be in the way. And they're going to attempt to bite. And they're going to miss. Okay.
He's going to take his quarterstaff again.
That's going to hit. Who are you going to hit? Oh, you only have one you can hit. Go ahead and hit. 5 Demolomolmonages. That is going to kill.
Then he will be right here.
Gotcha.
He has flanking now.
That is going to hit. 7 bludgeoning damages.
And that will end his turn.
Throck.
Is difficult terrain technically a condition?
No. It's difficult terrain.
Oh. Okay, so this mud pit would be difficult terrain.
Yes.
Okay, so I have so my guy can move about here, I believe.
15 feet. Yep, you go there.
Throck will go over here. And I'm going to scare the shit out of this goblin by miming hitting him, but instead I'm focusing my blows on the ogre.
Gotcha. No flanking. It's going to hit.
For a wham
Mm-hmm.
and a bam.
It's going to
Bam.
miss.
I'm going to use my Manifest Echo's ability to hit again.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Going to hit.
I'm just wailing on that belly full of jelly.
Do you move Echo on its own, or does it take a bonus? I don't remember.
No,
But I know.
it takes no action to move the Echo. The bonus action is to teleport.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. I've got it up. No worries. On your turn, you mentally command it. No action. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
Right,
and
Ian's
yes, I'm then going to Action Surge and hit it again.
Okay.
And this time with the axe. Where's my axe?
It's
For
gonna
another
hit.
21 for some slash and damage. And that's the end of my turn.
The ogre lets out a bellow of pain. You'll hear something get pissed off in response in the distance.
Oh no.
Uni.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Zook. Zook, what you up to?
Brasspaw, let's go help Celine over there. Disengage and go help.
And I'll hold an attack by action to punch a goblin once we get there.
I mean, with the difficult terrain, and I think, yeah, you could go around.
Alrighty, so he is going to disengage. 10, 20, 30, 40. How much movement do you have, Brasspaw? Is it 40 or 50? I think it's 40. 50. He's got one more square he can go. He gets there.
Okay. I guess I didn't have to hold my action. Well, anyways, doesn't matter.
Actually, no, he can't even do it on his turn. You have to wait until it's
His turn.
actual turn. Yeah, he goes on a different turn than Zook.
You know what? I won't hold my action. I'm just going to punch the big ogre.
Gotcha.
Come on, please, for the love of God, hit once. Where's my gauntlets? Here we go.
That is going to miss.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright, it's going to bring us to Quibbles. Quibbles is going to step up this way. She got a sword. She's going to try to stab somebody. Whoosh, it misses. Well, it brings us to Really. Really sees nobody's really injured, so really is just kind of flying around, ready to help. That is going to bring us to the Goblin Warrior, who is going to get around behind Celine. Actually, here, so he gets flanking. Try to stab her in the back. No. That is going to hit for a 23 for 4 damage against Celine. That is then going to bring us to Brasspaw. Brasspaw is now going to be on the move. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is then going to bring us to the Warg. The Warg is going to come charging up here as they're going after Riley. As they go for a bite, that is going to miss as Riley gets out of the way, and the Goblin is going to shift back and take a shot at Riley. That is going to nail her for 4 damage. That is going to bring us to the the Ogre, as he is, and he's going to try to beat the crap out of who can he actually see? He's going for the guy that stabbed him, which is that guy on the right, which is Throck. Which your echo gets blown up.
Fine.
Brings us to this individual. He is on the move as they are charging right in here. The Warg is going to attack Onma. Wait, that's not right. They don't move on the same turn. Right, so you're still there. So he's just going to try to shoot Onma. 25. 8 damage to Onma, down to 4. Brings us to the other rider. This is when he shoots Riley. Because I'm stupid. This guy's dead. He has been stabbed many times. Or a couple times. This guy's going to try to stab Celine. Celine is going to kick his arm when he goes to swing. That brings us to this archer right here, who has problems, as there is a wolf in their face. So they are going to go, nope, disengage. And they're going to be running away. Then they are going to hide with their bonus action. That is going to bring us to this goblin over here, who is attacking Celine with flanking. That is going to hit for a 22. 3 piercing damage to Celine. That is then going to bring us to Onma.
So I know that he's fucked off, but I don't know how
You saw him.
far that goes and all that stuff. So I think I'm still gonna go up there.
Gotcha.
Because worst case scenario, I can always. Actually, I genuinely don't think I'd be able to even throw that from up here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay,
disadvantage, I
technically
think, for, like, a javelin
Yeah, it'd
or
be
something.
disadvantage. That would be for a hand axe. It'd be their
Yeah.
max range is 60,
Any of the
so it
throw
would still be
weapons will there.
yeah, it would still be disadvantage. But
Yep.
all right, so I'm going to run to there, jump up onto this, and attempt to pull myself up.
Athletics. You have advantage from rage.
I do. Hiya!
You make it up
That's a
just fine.
22. All right, so that officially puts me up here. So then that should leave me with. You said it was 10, an additional 10 to get up there.
Yeah, you've moved 20 feet.
Cool. So then I shall go here to peek around the corner, see if I see him. I don't. So I guess I'll spend the remaining 10 feet going here, and I will yeet my lumberjack hand axe at this fucker.
Gotcha. So you're going for the rider, not the warg?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't kill the horse. All right. I'm going to check to see if Reckless works on ranged attacks.
It does not.
'Cause
Unless you have
yeah.
the giant one.
Actually,
Actually, no, that's raged. Reckless never does.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, there's no point of recklessing. I'm just gonna make a disadvantage throw.
That is going to be a 16. You were going to hit him.
Let's go.
As he doesn't have his shield on right now, so his AC is not where it looks.
Ha, what a fool.
Well, he's got a bow, so.
Yeah,
That is
I mean,
going to be
that's fair.
6 damage.
And that technically does keep my rage up, right? Because I've made an attack.
Yep. And
Cool.
I am going to put
I
your
mean, either
hand
way, I
axe
wouldn't have lost it because I took damage, but
on the ground over there, just so we know where
Perfect.
it is.
Yee.
Alrighty, does that complete your turn?
It does.
That brings us to this guy. He was going to go after Anma, but Anma's now out of range. So he's going to go after Flit.
Okay.
So they're going to
Sorry,
go
Flit.
charging up this way. As the
It's okay.
warg is going to jump up and go, nom 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 nom, I got teeth. That is going to be a crit because Flit, can you see them?
I
Oh, it
can
doesn't really matter.
barely see the edge of the token.
Yeah, unfortunately. You kind of know he's there. So enough that it's not blind. But that is still a crit for 19 damage. And I need a strength save.
Okay. How we
Jesus Christ, Flit.
strength- What, you said 19 damage?
Oh, you've just been getting the shit kicked out of you. That's what's going on. You managed to
Yep.
keep your feet and don't get slammed onto the ground. As Rilly's prepared action goes off, and she's going, oh no! The warg is going to try to bite her. That is a 9. They are going to miss. Rilly also can't see anything, now that I think about it. I just realized that. They're going to do a second level Cure Wounds. For 28 HP back to Flit. For a
Thank
second level Cure
you.
Wounds.
Beautifully done.
It's going to bring us to this individual who he is going to take some aim. He has... They are going to steady aim and attempt to shoot. They're going to try to shoot Mookie in the back. That is going to be a 22. That is going to... That didn't roll right. God damn it.
I shall deflect missile.
Gotcha. Roll. That is 12 damage.
Let me see. Let me read deflect missile again.
Use your reaction to roll a d10 plus monk level. I think.
There we go.
So 10. 2 of it gets through.
Okay.
Because I believe it just lowers the attack. You don't have to fully do it, right? I don't
Here,
think
let
you
me
need
get
to
the.
fully deflect it. I think you just partially deflect it. That's a lot of text. It's going to be easier to read from here. Yeah, your dex is also in there. You reduce the damage. Okay, so yeah, this is just reducing damage. So yeah, you're good.
So take 2.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to this guy. He's going to get in on Mookie's face. He is going to swing that giant axe for a 25, nailing Mookie directly in the chest. That is going to be a total of 8 damage. I need a strength save.
Okay.
That is going to succeed, and you managed to keep your feet.
And then -8.
Yeah, you took 8 damage. This
Yeah, run
guy's-
off one screen, so I have to do everything alt tabbing. So
What do you mean?
oh, I'm using my laptop. I'm in Virginia right now, so
I mean, yeah, why do you need more than one screen? You can just hide your sheet.
yeah. So I have to alt tab over my sheet and do
Oh,
stuff.
did you take your sheet out of Roll20?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you can just hide it if it's still in Roll20. By double
Oh.
clicking the top of it, it shrinks it.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
I did ask, they ever fix that issue where you can't bring it back onto your sheet? Your sheet, like once you take it out, it just stays there.
No, you just
Yeah.
gotta close it. Once you close it, it goes back out.
Yeah,
back
you
in.
close it and reopen it.
Oh, they fixed it. Good.
That's always been the case.
No, I'll explain later.
It was probably an internet issue. This goblin's gonna try to stab Throck. I think I said, yeah, he's gonna stab Throck. That is a 17 for 6 piercing on Throck.
All right.
Alrighty, that brings us to the other one. As y'all hear a roar in the distance. Dun 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 dun. How fast can you run? Dun dun dun. And then you run more. Dun dun dun. There's another ogre's coming. That brings us to this guy who is dead. Flit.
Okay, I don't like being in melee with this thing, and I can't see it. So we're gonna use a bonus, not bonus action. I'm not a rogue. An action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and fly over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I see it? I can like barely see. I can see.
Let me
the feet.
see. Let me see what you can see. That is just barely inside of your range, which means you can see it. It's just in dim light over there.
Okay. So we'll bonus action Hunter's Market.
Gotcha. Which one? The rider or the warg?
The warg.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, there's Hunter's Mark.
2 spell points. And I need to get the book. This is round 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
3. We just started round 3.
3.
Oh.
Okay. Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? I just saw it. That's the end of my turn. I'm just looking for the.
Alrighty, it's going to bring us to Celine. Celine is going to hold her ground as she is going to take. She's going to take a shot at each of them using her bonus action. Actually, no, she's going to bonus action disengage. Yeah, bonus action disengage. And she is going to step back here. Make a pair of strikes with her dagger. She is going to hit both of them. She is going to do 13, 19 damage to that one right there. But that is it. Bringing us to Mimi. Mimi is just like, this bitch whip this way. I go find. As they run off around. They are going to make a perception check to try to find this missing boofer. Not boofer, they are the boofer. They do not see him as they're running off in that direction.
No, Mimi. Very well.
As she has gone 30, 35, 40, 45, 50? No, 40. We need to go back to. As Mimi's over there. Moki!
Moki will, since he's flanking, he'll hit this thing.
It is a 13, which misses.
All right. And then
It is a 14, which hits. 5
Or
damage.
5.
That was your AC, not your HP. 5 damage.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, I minused it in the wrong bubble. Anything else?
No, sir.
Brock.
Is this the same height as the other
Yep.
awning?
10 feet.
So 10 feet. So Throck is going to use his bonus action to summon his echo right up there. He's going to mentally command it to go over here. And he's going to use his action to attempt to kick that archer off the ledge.
I like it.
Okay.
It's a athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to use a hero point for advantage. 23.
They crit,
You're joking me.
which
You're
gives them a
joking.
24.
God damn it! I should have used another hero point to give them disadvantage.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Yes. Oh wait, let me just check something real quick.
There's your action and bonus.
Oh, hold on. I'm just checking to see if. Where is it? Where is it? Unleash Incarnation. Whenever you take the attack, that attempt that would have been an attack action, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm going to use my next another Unleash Incarnation to smack that guy in the back of the head with my hammer.
Gotcha. It's gonna hit.
That's a 14. I don't have an advantage on that.
Yeah, it's still gonna hit.
Oh, excellent.
9 damage.
If only I should. I can't wait to get a level 4 to take the Crusher feat. Good. Then I can move people 5 feet.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Zook.
All right. So Brasspaw is still going to go towards those goblins, I guess. And in the meantime, Zook will try to shoot the ogre just down here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm hitting the button to attack, and it's doing. There we go. It
That
just
is a
did twice.
7.
God.
That is gonna miss.
All right. Well, that's it.
Alrighty. I think I might know why you usually miss with that. Because it's not your main attack stat. That's going to bring us to Quibbles. Quibbles is going to step here into the mud. They're going to swing. Swing, 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 swing. Oh, what?
So I say, even then, it shouldn't matter because I'm rolling always under 10.
Yeah.
Right.
That is a 3 on the dice. That wouldn't help too much. Quibbles is going to get that hit for 10. Which is going to bloody this goblin. That's going to bring us to Riley. Riley is in trouble. Riley's going to disengage, and we're flying where we can see. As they're going up a little bit higher. They don't want to get bit again. It's going to bring us to this goblin. The bitch got away, so he's going to chase. He's going to stab. He's going to hit. 7 damage. These guys keep rolling over 20. Brasspaw's just like, oh, that one's nice and close. I got this, boss. Blah, 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 blah. He's going to go over here, and where is Zook? Oh, he's just hiding. He's going to go for the bite. The bite. The bite of fury. He's going to hit. It's going to be 10 damage. We need a strength save. That is a failure as this guy's going down. Onto the ground. That brings us to this Wolrog over here. He's gonna chase that fairy. Or coming after this fairy. He's lost his rider. As they're gonna jump up, try to get you. That is 11 that misses.
Stinky.
It's gonna bring us to this guy over here. He is going to try to smash. He's used to trying to not to kill goblins, so he's gonna try to get the elf. That is a 19, bringing the Great Club down heavily on Mookie for 18 bludgeoning damage. Which bloodies Mookie. Oh, it's going to bring us to this rider. They're going to attempt to shoot Flit. Not Flit. The other one. They're going to shoot Riley. That is a 12. That is going to miss. Well, it's going to bring us to the other rider, who's right next to Flit, so they're going to shift back on their mount a little bit and shoot Flit. That is going to be a 14, which misses. Well, brings us to a goblin. They've got Tvitch to deal with, so they're going to try to jump on Celine. That is a 22, which also hits Celine, as these guys are getting lucky shots in. This guy is going to shoot from hiding.
bloodied one again.
That is going to crit. Hang on. That is going to do 6, 9, 15 damage to Mimi as you hear her yelp as that little fucker goes back into hiding. Now, what was being asked?
What's bloodied again on here?
Under half
In the
health.
search?
Or wounded.
Okay. There we go.
That brings us to this guy. He is going to rush in on Brasspaw and Zook. They're going to try to stab Zook in the face. That is a 21. It's going to be 4 damage to Zook.
Man, I'd love to be able to borrow some of those hits.
Onma! You know that little shit somewhere. They just
Yeah,
shot
but
Mimi.
my dedication to my child, my dedication to our ranger and a healer.
You also know if Mimi can find him, they're going to rip that bastard apart. Mimi
Yeah,
has
but
more
that's
HP
the
than Flint.
To be fair, they should also be good at perception checks, because dog.
Yeah.
So, and even though I, proficiency with perception, not the greatest at it. So I'm going to. I don't think even with a 10-foot thing I could make that jump, could I?
You also don't have a way to... Well, you can go around that rock, but
Yeah.
you do kind of have a rock in the way. Or no, that's
do
not one
I?
of the big boulders. That's one of the little ones. You're fine. He's just blurry. I can't see.
Okay, so I make a cover number of feet equal to strength. Okay, so I can actually do it 17 foot. But yeah, so that would still be too far to leap on that thing. Wanted to be all dramatic and cool, but no, D&D said fuck me. All right. Well, I will
still
go
think you're
ahead and
cool.
well, thank you. I will go ahead and just drop down the cliff. I'm assuming that would do some damage because it's 10 foot high.
So what are you doing?
I believe I'm dropping down the cliff.
Yes. Are you jumping with an attack, or are you just jumping?
I'm just dropping down the cliff.
Alrighty. That is indeed going to be some damage. I need an acrobatics. Keep your feet. You're going to take 2 bludgeoning.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 damage down to 1. You
4.
fortunately you land a little hard and fall prone.
That's an annoying mechanic, but sure. I will spend half my movement to get up, since I do still have plenty of movement. So that would be 20 feet of movement used. So 10 feet to go here, and I will stab Goblin using the range of my spear.
Gotcha.
Or on my pike, rather. I will reckless this.
Gotcha.
Actually,
is-
wait, can I reckless that? Because
Yeah, it's a pike.
Yeah, but it's a ranged pike. I want to just
It's still a
check the
melee attack.
wording.
It just has reach.
Yes, okay, on your melee. Okay, I just wanted to check the wording.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're good. That is a 14, since he's not wearing a shield. That is going to hit.
Yay! Let me make sure that I have rage on before.
Make sure you have your
I did
Divine Fury
not.
on too.
Rage, yep. Divine Fury. Okay. Hiya.
That is going to do 12 damages.
I will go ahead. What was the symbol you used for reckless again?
Doomed at the very bottom.
Doomed. Yes, that's right.
I cast Doom.
And this is turn 3.
Yes, it is round 3. That is going to bring us to this warg. There is a bitch over there who's not small, and they're just like, ooh, I'm going to bite that bitch. So they're running over here, they're going to crit Anma. That is 10 damage down to 5. Strength saving throw.
Strength save.
You have advantage.
Do I?
Rage.
Oh, it's already doing it.
You're going to make it. You do not get pulled off your feet.
Fantastic. And you said 5 damage?
Yep. No. Yeah, 10 down to 5.
E.
This guy is Gonna shank the thing behind him. He's gonna miss. So he's gonna go. I'm gonna run away now. Going over here. Attack of opportunity for Throck.
Rock.
I heard you. Opening up my character sheet. And wham.
That's gonna hit. 7 damage. He is bloodied. At least he is until he disappears into the dark. So he's gonna bonus action hide.
He's not in the dark. I can see him right over. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, he is because you can't see over that cliff.
Fair enough.
That brings us to this guy who's got a Throck to stab. As he gets him right in the thigh. That is a 17. 4 piercing damage to Throck.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to bring us to this lady who's coming in. There's a small goblin. The small goblin is not really the biggest thing they're worried about. And they're tall enough that the thing isn't slowing them down. So they're come all the way down here and try to beat up on Throck. I need to take the sleeping icon off their token. As they are going to go for the Great Club. That is going to be a 16, which misses.
Oh yes, it is because I have both my weapons out. So yeah.
That is going to be Flit. Flit, what you doing? There's some wolves, but now you have an Anma.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go melee for a little bit, which is not my favorite thing to do. I'm gonna try to hit the warg that I have hunters marked.
Okay. That is definitely going to hit.
Ignore archery. I don't have archery, but
Still 21. That doesn't look like the right health for you.
Huh?
Yeah, that definitely isn't the right health for you. Alrighty, that is going to be 10 damage.
okay, and that is gonna be Flit.
Alright. 10 damages. That's going to bring us to Celine over here. She's got a lot going on. There's a guy on the ground. She is going to take a stab at him. She has advantage. She is going to miss. She'll take the second stab at him. She's going to hit that one. 18 damage. She is going to kill him outright. And then she is going to attempt to kick the one behind her. 24. She's going to hit. She's going to do 11 damage by kicking him in the back of the head. That is going to bloody him. That's going to bring us to Mimi. Mimi is looking for the fuck that shot her. We're going to go for another perception over here. She sees him.
Dear. Oh, he's fucked now.
As he was hiding in these rocks. Which means he doesn't have a way out when the wolf gets in the way. Which means he also doesn't have a lot of room to hide, so she has advantage. She's going in for the bite. She's getting the bite. She's doing 11 damage. She is going to try to take this guy off his feet. He is off his feet as you hear goblins screaming as Mimi is attempting to rip this guy apart.
Maybe
It's
we'll
the,
be kind to this one.
It's the dog grab and shake. That brings us
A
to Mookie.
classic.
Mookie will, let's see here, use
gonna
quarter
hit.
staff.
Who are you hitting? The guy in between? Yeah, that's flanking. So that one.
Yeah.
Make sure you say who you're attacking before in the future.
Yeah, I forgot I had a guy above me. Well, I have flanking on both of them, so.
You mean the guy on the
but
right?
this
I was
guy-
talking about the ogre. Oh, you're going for the guy. That guy. I thought you were going for the one with Celine. Alrighty. Still alive.
It is. And then do.
That is going to hit, and that is going to kill.
And then Mookie, well, he can't do anything. Okay, and then he is done.
All right, it brings us to Throck.
Question: if my guy jumps from here, can he reach this guy?
What's your strength?
17.
If he has a running jump, you can jump from there. Yeah, you'd be able to get over there.
Excellent. So my Echo is going to run this way for 10 feet, then jump over here, and as he's falling, smack the ogre with his warhammer.
Okay.
You know what? Because I really want this to work. I'm going to use a hero point for advantage. Yeah, 15,
gonna hit.
18.
That is going to do 8 damage, and then your Echo hits the ground and dies.
Yeah. But how much extra damage does he do from the fall damage?
No, he didn't fall far enough.
Well, oh no, I thought is it just like above 10 feet?
You have to fall on top of them. You're attacking in front of you.
No, I was attacking as I was falling.
Yeah, which means you hadn't fallen far enough. If you were falling further, it would have worked, but considering he's on level with you, and there's not enough room to really work, that's your issue. If it had been a goblin, it would have been fine, but specifically since it's that ogre,
Fair enough.
it wouldn't work with him.
Yeah, I probably could have finished off this hobgoblin.
Yeah, well, that's a normal goblin. Hobgoblins are red.
Oh. Well, Throck is going to step up this way
That's just a
and
really buff goblin.
swing his battle axe at the ogre also.
Gotcha.
Wham!
It's gonna miss.
Let me turn back on normal rolls. But yeah.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Zook! There's a goblin.
All right, let's try punching him. Come on, punch.
That's gonna hit.
Hey!
Which means that also provokes him. 10 damage. Alright, anything else from Zook?
I'm just telling Brasspaw to keep burglaring those jewels.
Quibbles is going to go for a swing as they are now in trouble because they're kind of surrounded here. They are going to go for a... They're going to throw Great Weapon Master on this time. They are also going to put on Fainting Attack, giving them advantage. As they are going to swing north, as they are going to try to do as much damage as they can. That misses. As that turns into an 8. Poor Quibbles. As actually, do you have to be on hit? No, that's just next deck. So she's used one of her dice and missed. Unfortunate for Quibbles, but it is just kind of the norm for them now. Really is over here and can't actually see what's going on with the rest of the party. So they're going to take the help action against this warg. Because those two are
Isn't
fine.
Flit like really injured or?
No, they
Oh no, never
healed
mind.
him earlier.
Yeah, I missed that.
They really healed him before they came over there. This goblin is
Gotcha,
dead,
gotcha.
which brings us to Brasspaw. That's Zook. Zook, get off. Brasspaw. Brasspaw is going to go for a bite. Brasspaw is going to hit. Brasspaw is going to get him. Brasspaw is going to get him. As Brasspaw gets the jewels and rips them off. As there's a lot of screaming going on over there. It echoes through the cave. That brings us to the warg. The warg is going to try to bite Flit. Actually, no, they want the person. They're going to try to bite Anma. That is a 12. That
They have
misses.
advantage.
That's still a 12. They miss.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
That brings us to this guy. As he's going to try to smash the elf. Ow. That is a crit on Mookie.
Yeah.
That is 26 damage on Mookie.
And Mookie is down.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty, that's going to bring us to this guy. He is going to try to shoot the little fairy in front of them. That is a 17. That is going to hit 5 damage to Little Rilly. That is going to bring us to the other rider, who is going to shoot Flit. That is... Why do you have a bite? Oh, I know why you have a bite. There's a 21. That's going to hit Flit for 8.
Okay, let me make a con save. I lose Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. Well, it brings us to a Gobbo. This Gobbo over
Oh
here
wait, I have
is...
inspiration.
You want to use it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I just cast it.
You
Okay, I
keep
took
it. Put this back on the work. Alrighty. This guy is the last of his friends fighting Celine, but he's going to try to stab him. That is finally going to miss. That brings us to this sniper over... Where are you? Oh, you're the one fighting Mimi. He's going to try to get his dagger in. He is going to crit Mimi in the side of the neck for 6 damage, but she ain't letting go. Brings us to this guy. He is dead, Anma.
Okay. I am. Oh, wait, so the warg also reckless? If I'm
No,
understanding that
really
correctly.
took the help action.
Ah. Gotcha. Against specifically the warg, or
Specifically
is
the
that
warg.
against?
They can
What
target
is-
one creature. And it's only
What
for
is
one
up
attack.
with y'all fucking targeting the goddamn mount?
That's the one they're closest
Okay.
to. And the one currently trying to eat you, so that's where they're paying attention.
Fair. I guess
You don't
in that
have
case,
to
I will
attack
go
it,
ahead and.
because if Flit attacks it, they get advantage.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I
So-
will leave that for Flit then.
Yeah, so whoever
Um,
has advantage, or whoever attacks next has advantage.
Yeah, I will go ahead and once again attack that scene. Or actually, I guess I attacked this rider last time, didn't I?
I do not remember.
I believe I did because this was the top one. I will attack that top rider again.
Gotcha. Get him. Get him. Recklessly?
How much health do I have? That's
A
fine.
lot.
Yeah, I'll reckless it. I always have to check. It's good to take stock before you do stupid things.
Yep.
Hiya!
It's going to hit.
Hiya!
That's going to do 13 damage. He is not looking good, as he is now bloodied.
If only I had a bonus action.
Anything else?
I think that should do it. I will go ahead and date my doomed to turn 4.
The warg is going to try to bite back at you, Anma, for a 19, dishing out 6 down to 3. Need a strength save.
Cool. Strength save. Yeah. Oh, well, that was a 1 and a
Save.
19. So
That's going to bring us to this other guy, who is having some issues. He's going to poke his head over here. He's going to take a shot at Celine. He's going to hit Celine. That is going to be 8 damage. And then he is going to back off and hide. Well, that's going to bring us to this guy. He is going to swing on Celine. He is going to hit Celine for a 26. That's going to be 5 slashing against Celine. Actually, that's a 28. He is flanking. Celine needs a strength save. She's going to get a 12, which fails. She doesn't have advantage. As she is going to get slammed into the wall, taking another 2 damage. And she is going to fall prone. Which brings us to this guy who's dead. Which brings us to this guy who's going to try to smash Throg. Throck. As she brings down the club. That is a 16 against Throg. That is going to miss. That's going to bring us to Flit.
Okay, Flit is going to try to attack the warg with advantage.
Gotcha.
That is short sword.
It's going to hit. 18 damage. That
Good
warg's not
damage.
looking good.
Beautiful. And that is going to be Flit.
And that is going to bring us to Celine. Celine is going to get back up. Oh, Celine, what are you going to do? Mookie is unconscious. Or no, he's dying. We need to put the dying symbol on Mookie. You need to deal with this thing next to you, so you're going to swing on him. 1, 2, 3. One of those is going to miss. One of them is going to crit. As she is going to do 18 damage. She doesn't get a crit, so that's 14. But either way, that is a kill. Brings us to Mimi. Mimi's got a guy and some rocks. She is going to continue to be a menace. As she's going to hit, do 12 damage, and she's going to rip off his leg. And now she's going off this way. She is going to flop down. Dexterity save. They hit just fine, as they're trotting over here with a goblin leg in their mouth. Mookie, I need a death save. Make sure it's private. Thank you. The rock, that brings us to you.
Rock is going to summon up his Echo once more, using his bonus action, but instead of putting it across from him to get flanking, he's going to put it across from Quibbles, so they can use the flanking with their Great Weapon Master.
You both get flanking.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm going to call out to Zook that to tell them that Mookie needs some healing, since they're the closest one here.
That's when you
And I'm
remember,
gonna use-
your healer can't see Mookie.
I said Zook.
I did know. I'm just saying. The main one can't see anybody.
Yeah, but I think they would hear Throck yell out, "Mookie's down!" And he's going to swing his warhammer at the presumably male ogre's Huang Doodle.
So to the north. Yep. That is going
For
to hit.
23. Right in the Huang Doodle.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, well, you can't have children now.
What a bet. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Zook, what you doing?
All right. Zook will command
Brasspaw can't see either.
Brasspaw. Oh, yeah, the darkness. All right.
So he has
All right,
disadvantage. So yeah, that's a problem. If Brasspaw doesn't know where he's going, he's just kind of in the mud going.
So it's difficult terrain, which means half speed.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't be able to get to Mookie.
If you get up
Oh, I
on
just
the
wanna
ledge,
say-
you'd be able to. Or no, you don't
What's
have
that?
30 feet of movement.
I don't.
You'd be like 5 feet short, unfortunately.
All right.
You can
I
tell
guess Brasspaw would be able to at least smell Mookie.
with all the mud and the blood. No, not really.
Okay.
Not in time for it to be in a turn. Like if they were sniffing around, they'd be able to find him in the dark eventually, but it would be slow.
All right. Does he at least see the other goblin?
No, he doesn't see diddly squat. There's no light over there.
Okay.
Brasspaw is blind at the moment.
All right. Well, can I at least tell Brasspot to go in the south direction?
Yeah. Well, not south, but you can direct him.
Okay. Well, then I'll direct him to go
Doing so
towards-
with that, though, will take a bonus action because you're actively doing it instead of just telling him
All right.
something.
That's fine. And I will shoot the goblin. One right over here.
Gotcha.
Hey!
That is going to hit 3 damage.
All I had to do is reset. Roll 20.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
Alrighty, let's go bring us to Quibbles. Quibbles is swinging to the north. They're going to try this again with advantage.
Well, flanking.
They're using advantage too because they want to hit.
Oh.
That is actually going to hit this time. Actually, that doesn't have the -5 on, despite the fact it should. But that
I
turns it into a
just
16
I just
damage.
noticed my light crossbow damage is borked. It says 1 + 2.
You have a light crossbow?
Yeah, that D8.
Yeah. So
Here, I just
roll
fixed
me the D8.
No. Huh, it just went right back to. All right, anyway, whatever.
Let me see.
Fix that later.
Crossbow. I think that's because you're using a duplicate crossbow. Yep, you're using the duplicate one. Use the one at the top of your
Oh yeah, look at that.
thing because your spells got duplicated. It happens when you level up. So there you go.
But hey, Quibble still rolls
So
an 18.
2 more damage.
So I'm just gonna roll again. Just ignore it. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, so yeah, Quibbles is still hitting. Quibbles is doing everything she can. That is 12, 32 damage. She gets in a good swing on this thing's leg as she cuts off the tip.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
I told you.
Brings us to Rilly. Rilly hears something's going on, so they're going to disengage, and they're going off in that direction blindly. That brings us to Brasspaw. Brasspaw's like, all right, we're going south. Dun dun dun, slam! Runs flat into a wall. So Brasspaw, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, buddy. Brasspaw is dizzy as shit and is stunned because he just ran headfirst into a wall.
No, buddy.
He's a mastiff. He's got a big head.
That brings us to the Warg. They've got a bitch with a. There's a Mimi there, and that's a problem. So they're gonna try to bite that. They're gonna miss as Mimi is fencing with a goblin leg. That brings us to the other guy. He's gonna keep trying to smash Throck into oblivion. That is a 19 for 19 damage. That's going to be a heavy hit on Throck. That's going to bring us to the Goblin Rider, who is going to try to shoot the small fairy as she's flying away. They're going to get away. No, they're blind. They can't see anything anymore. No, they can see him. He's going to miss. This one's going for Flit. That's a 23 to hit Flit. 6 damage.
Okay. And we gotta make another con save.
It's going to
I
say.
keep it.
Well, it's going to bring us to a Gobbo. They're going to dive in at Celine. They're going to miss. That is going to bring us to this guy over here, who I think is dead. Yep, they're dead. Mimi currently has their leg. Anna, that brings us to you. Adma.
Anima.
Ari, are you okay? You with us?
Are you muted?
Did they die?
Have they gone isekai? Damn it, Truck Coon.
I think Ari might have stepped away for a minute. Well,
Come back to their turn.
it's only enemies left, and unfortunately we're at time, so we're just going to leave it there and start with Anma next time. So, good job, everybody. We thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Peace.